boom, I'm going to start talking here and there. Fuck it. And if y'all just trail off, but we'll see if you can see me. I doubt. I don't know. It says it's working, but we'll see. Oh, shit. It's working. YouTube is up, bitch, huh? So we'll see if people actually hop back on and we'll talk a little shit. And basically, if you guys are not on my YouTube channel, it's called That Dating Channel. Go to That Dating Channel, and that's where I have live. Live. Actually, guys, what I'm doing is real quick, guys. I'm going live. I'm doing it live. See, I'm going live. So I'm doing this Instagram live situation here because YouTube was down for a second. So now that I'm back up, I might ditch that shit. And someone says, move to Rumble. Fuck YouTube. What's Rumble? I don't know what the hell that is. Oh my God, everyone's here. Okay, awesome. So hey guys, let's get the show started. Fuck it. I'm gonna simulcast a show. I'm gonna do a show while I do a show. So I was, welcome everybody. Apparently YouTube decided to be gay and basically people wouldn't be able to upload their videos, yada, yada, yada. Let's get right to it. You can see me, you can hear me. Let's get right to it. I was talking about logic over emotion. Now, I've had conversations with women that emotion, when they make a decision based on an emotional state of mind, it's always negative for them. And after seeing what happened with the election, and how everything went down, everyone was like super emotional about it. All of my guys at Lund Racing, they're still hell-bent out of shape. And I'm like, guys, relax. Shit's gonna shake down. But a lot of people voted for Biden based on emotion, right? Okay, that's fine. A lot of women do things based on emotion when it comes to relationships, looks like everyone's leaving Instagram, so I'm going to ditch Instagram. Sorry, guys. See me on YouTube if you want, but I'm ditching here. So I'm ditching Instagram and video. And I have never had a conversation with a woman that never had logic at the forefront, meaning they're thinking in the right state of mind. Case in point, I hate to keep bringing it up, but my last relationship ended based on emotion, not logic. Logic tells you, let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. And emotion was like, no, I want this to happen right now and screw you. And I'm like, okay, well, cool, go after it. And then they ended up in a really bad situation. And I thought to myself, why don't women think with their fucking head? They think with their heart. Like, women thinking with their heart is worse than men thinking with their dick. It's way worse than men thinking with their dick. At least you can pull out. But a lot of women out there make some really bad decisions based on emotion. And I'm telling you, the best women I come across are logical women that make logical choices. So that's really hard to come across. It's really hard to come across someone that is like normal, makes logical decisions, isn't off their fucking rocker. And those are the two women I ended up with long term. Now, the longer I stay single, the longer I literally don't want to be in a relationship. Why? I'm surrounded by really good friends. I have a real good support system. I have everyone at Lund Racing is my friend. John, Junior, Dakota, Brandon, Tyler, Nardi, and Cheryl. Right? They're all my friends. Most of their customers are my friends. We got Michael Beavis, all the guys at HPJ. We got Randy, God damn it, Randall Hadid. And then we got people like Jake, Frank, Mikey. I got a good core group of friends, like a real good core group of friends. And I get everything I need in terms of talking and just vibing off of them. And they give me good examples about situations and we can spitball. Today, I went to Power by the Hour and Jake gave me some wonderful advice that I didn't even think of based on some stuff that's coming up in the future. And I went, that's what I need, you know? So why have a woman in your life, right? Why have a woman in your life? Sex? Because unless you're logical, unless you're on the same wavelength as me, I'm probably only going to want sex, right? And most of us men that are in a good situation, a good spot, I'm telling you, your finances are good, you're healthy. Why do you need a woman? I can cook my own shit. I clean my own shit. The house is situated the way I want. Maybe a woman will come in here and go, it needs a woman's touch. I'm like, actually, it doesn't. Actually, it's fine. If I wanted to design the place, I'd pay someone and be like, make it look not stupid. And they'll do it. But honestly, the more I hang out with, with my friends, I'm active with my hobbies, I'm immersed in my work, I think, why have a woman in your life? Now, a lot of women, I have noticed, are okay just talking to someone as opposed to me needing to have sex with you. Some women connect emotionally. That's why when a woman is out there having an emotional relationship with a guy and men go, well, she didn't fuck him, so it's not that big of a deal. Actually, to them, it's a real tight connection. And they feel that that is sometimes more important than sex. Because a lot of women don't equate sex with love. It's neither do men. But men go, well, did you fuck him? Well, did you fuck him? Well, did you fuck him? And they go, well, no. Okay, then I'm good. No. She connected mentally. That's cheating. That's cheating. So a lot of women are okay with that. A lot of women are okay with having, long distance relationship where you're just talking all the time, which is fine. But I need that physical touch. And if I don't have that, then I could just chit chat with my friends, hang out, hook up with some chick, and things are good. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. I've been doing my own thing. I got maintenance girl. Maintenance girl was awesome. I could go beep, boop, 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 boop. And she is down anytime. She's down. Now, I haven't gone that route because I'm going to see if I can find a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a relationship. The more I look and the pickier I get, the more I notice that a lot of women really don't want a relationship. They just want to say they're in a relationship. They want to just be called, get flowers, but not necessarily act like they're in a relationship. It is a weird dynamic. And a lot of you guys, I'm sure, have seen that where there's a disconnect. You're logical. You do things based off of logic. And women do things based off of emotion. And I'm just like, I don't want that. All I want is sex. And you to say hi to me once in a while and then maybe chit chat. And that's good. But if I'm getting that elsewhere and I'm getting sex, why be in a relationship? Remember how I was saying that my switch was full relationship mode? Now it's like this halfway. Now it's like this. I'm like, unless I get someone that I can consistently have sex with, that I vibe with, that is logical, why be in a relationship? It is a funny thing. And again, I'm just talking out loud. It's a lot of thinking out loud. A lot of people think that what I say, that all of a sudden, that's what I'm going to do when this is an entertainment show. I'm like, guys, I'm trying to kind of be logical. Hey, Matthew Goodall, KC526, as far as I'm concerned, she doesn't have a ring on her finger. You can move in on that territory as far as I'm concerned. I'd rather you didn't, but it's not up to me. She's up in New Jersey. I'm all the way down in Florida. So, Matthew, if you want to move in on that and you're a better candidate, hey, man, have at it. I'm not gonna fight that hard. I like her very much. She's awesome, but I'm not gonna fight that hard. No way. I'm done fighting. I'm done chasing. I'm the fucking hot chick. You want some of this bitcho? Come get the bitcho. Now, Jeremiah Kemp is a good guy to ask this question. A lot of these women that hold out for someone that is perfect for them, right? Perfect for them. He probably sees them at Utiki, at the bar, because they probably were hot shit. I've seen that a lot here in Florida, where a lot of women are pretty hot shit. And then they slowly start to lose their looks. They acted bougie. They didn't give you the time of day because they thought, I'm going to wait around for that real badass motherfucker. Well, that real badass motherfucker has a boat, probably has a plane, probably has a good gig, and he can fuck anybody he wants. He's not going to stop fucking all these girls for you, unless you're Sofia Vergara, unless you're, what's the other one, the Colombian chick with the big knockers. I forget her name. But it's funny that they wait, and you're that sucker ass hoe that's always going up to them. Hey, baby, you're saying happy birthday. You know everything about their life. You're liking everything on Facebook, and they ignore you. And guess what happens? The wall hits them. What's the wall? Well, the looks wall, right? Women are probably their most attractive between 26 and 34. After that, their options become limited. You start seeing them date younger dudes. You start seeing them date way older dudes, guys that don't, not ripped, jacked, super successful guys. They're dating guys that they're basically easing up on the rope and going, I guess I got to go out with somebody. I guess I don't want to be single. But Jeremiah Camp knows when he's at Utiki, when he's working, he's wiping the bar down, and he sees some girl at the end of the bar, 48, 49, 39. She's alone. She looks a little desperate. Makeup's a little raggedy. She don't look as good as she used to. And she's going after super hot studs that are probably going, you might be just a hole to fuck tonight, but I'm not like wifing that. And that is a weird situation or position to be in as someone my age, dating women my age. You could tell they've been around the ringer waiting for something awesome. Then I come around and I recognize that. I'm like, wait a minute, you're in this weird zone right now. You're in this weird, oh my God, I'm a slightly desperate and I'm gonna choose you. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that fucking guy that you think, no. I want to be the guy you picked when you were in your fucking prime. And if I'm not that guy, then I don't want to be like good enough. Hey, those are the things that go on in my head. Now, a lot of you guys are going, well, Alex, why are you thinking about that stuff? I'm super analytical. I'm not just going to end up with someone just because, I'm fucking, I got to fuck someone. No, I go, how is this person going to fit into my life? Because I'm not necessarily looking to change everything about me to fit into their life. They're going to have to kind of find a way of going, I'm okay with everything he does. And we can come to a happy middle, but usually it's the other way. They want kids, da. So I did date someone that was in that zone. There was this girl I was hooking up with for years, 25 years old, a doll, guys, a doll. But she didn't want a relationship. She had a kid, tall, redhead, light skin, my type, and she didn't want a relationship. So I was like, well, I'd rather just bang her and have fun with her, and then rather nothing. Then I said, you know what? She's giving me all these lovey-dovey texts and shit. So I, not too long ago, said, hey, we have been banging for 2 years on and off. Do you want to, call it official? I basically kind of checked her and I said, let's put a label on this. Let's see how she reacts. And of course, she reacted exactly how I thought she would. She backed off. Just like a couple weeks ago, taking a step back. She backed off. She goes, oh. Basically, she had dick whenever she wanted dick. And I had pussy whenever I wanted pussy. But I said, let's see, because she's giving me all these lovey-doveys. Oh, you're the best, and I like you so much, and we should be together. Okay, so let's call it. Let's lock it in. And she was like, oh. She started hyperventilating. And I thought to myself, honey, this is the age where you got to do that shit. Because if you hit 32, 33, 34, and you're still out there eating pot gummies, weed gummies, whatever the fuck gummies, smoking weed, drinking White Claws, eventually you're going to be that old chick at the club that people are going to be like, I could rag her out for the night. And that's what you're going to be forever. Been there, done that. I've hooked up with many of a chick that has been kind of like, she was a hot chick back in the day. And then you bang her and you're like, see you later, because you're not really looking to like, she's not in her prime and you're not that attracted to her. So you're just like, okay, this is just a hold the fuck for the night. It sounds bad, but that's how we are. I don't know what that has to do with logic and emotion, but I just went off on a tangent and I love going off on tangents. Let me get to the chats real quick. Independence versus codependence. People still can't stand the difference. Yeah, 100%. JB says, Pato, you back. How's the family? Is it wrong to make car noises while motorboating a chick? Nick GRR. Very good. You almost got me again. No fucks race balls. He goes, channel support. You've got me thinking I need to get out of Houston. Went to Fort Lauderdale in January and got my wheels turning about moving out of this area. Look, man, if you decide to come to Florida, you gotta understand, finding work here is not that easy. And the kind of work you can find is not going to pay you as much as you can make in Houston, unless you're in an industry that's in high demand, like boating, leisure, some kind of, if you specialize in certain equipment, you're not going to make that kind of money. You kind of get paid in sunshine. That's how it kind of goes here. So understand that. But when it comes to aesthetics and how pretty it is, Nothing beats it here. Nothing beats it here. Jose Figueroa says, I know you don't work with, I know you don't mix work with relationships, but would you go out get an ice cream with a banging girl from work? She was down. Yes, George. Yeah, fuck it. I get it. Look, I get it. I tell you, don't shit where you eat. It's 100% dependent on how hot she is. Have I banged a chick I worked with? Yes. Did I have good story. So, check this out. Let me make my lady a moderator and she can get to work. So, I used to work at a place where it was very busy. And there was cameras all over the place. And I can't give too much away, so I got to be kind of careful. So, the only spot there wasn't a camera was a little storage room behind where I worked. It was like you go around the corner, there was a conference room, and then behind the conference room, there was a, no, not VMP, Arthur. There was a storage room, big storage room, right? So me and one of the girls that worked there, we're talking, you get flirty, but you never really know because women are not direct. If women were to say, I want to suck your dick right now, okay, no problem. But they're like, they compliment other things. Like, you got a nice belt. Your belt looks nice. I'm like, my belt looks nice? Yeah. What'd you do different to your face? I'm like, I aged a day. So they compliment. I'm just like, a man can't go up to a girl and be like, I just want to fuck you. You can't do that. I want to have sexual relations with you. No. So we're flirting, and it's an ongoing thing. But I don't think anything of it. Actually, I'll give something away. I was in a relationship at the time. So, homegirl was smoking, dude. Woo! Like a 10. I'm like, I can't get this as a single guy. I'm just some dumb Puerto Rican from Springfield, Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? And this girl was a fucking 10. Pedigree, genetics. Dude, fucking bah! I would have lasted 2 strokes. So, we're flirting. And there's a bunch of YouTube corrupt. You're good. You listen. So, anyway, we were flirting, talking some shit. And then I actually went for it just to see what she would say. I was like, well, the way you're talking, girl, you're lucky. I'm not just, you're lucky there's cameras around here because I'll just take you right here, right now. Ha, ha, ha. Totally kidding. Totally fucking kidding. So she goes, well, the only place there aren't any cameras is in that, the room back there. And I went, there's no cameras in that room? She said, nope. I said, well, the problem is it's full of crap. So we can't do anything anyway. So, sorry. You know what homegirl did? Next day, she cleaned out the whole shit. Now, it could have been coincidence, but all of a sudden, she's in there cleaning the whole room, making room, and I'm like, am I going to get to bang this chick in the closet? Holy shit, this is nuts. But it never happened. So maybe in my mind, I was way off. But think about it. If someone tells you, hey, if I say, hey, you're lucky this camera's here, if not, I take you right now. And they say, well, the other room doesn't have cameras. And then I said, well, it's full of shit. And then they start cleaning it. What do you think? What do you think's happening? Ooh, man, that girl was it's one of those. It's one of those that you wish you went through it, but it would have been a problem. That's where I don't shit where I eat. But if a girl wants to get ice cream after work, she can get the ice cream and the bitch out afterwards. No problem. Easy, KC526. Let's not tell people to smash that like button. We get it. They're here. They like it. I love you. Relax on that. There's no need to sell the show. The man is here. You know what I'm saying? 2-pump chump. Davian Williams, I would have been a 2-pump chump with her. She was that pretty. She was so freaking pretty. It blew my mind, man. Dude, it was ridiculous. Matthew Goodall's like, Matthew Goodall's in there. Oh, fuck. Wait. What kind of 10? Shit. Dude, it was like, holy shit. Alex gave her that 7.5-inch piston. Uh, yeah, dude, it was, I never get that lucky, right? I'm not that good looking of a guy, but I'm not ugly, right? Look at this. It's not bad. So when a girl of that caliber hits on me, I am flattered beyond belief. Beyond belief. I'm like, oh, yeah, you can be, my mind goes elsewhere. I'm like, yeah, let's fuck. Let's do it right now. Don't change your mind. Let's do it right now and regret it later. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I would have done it so bad. That would have been unreal. Oh my God, someone's texted me. Oh, let me see. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, someone says they love my clean shaven look. You know why they like this clean shaven look? Because when I ate the thing, it feels really nice. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh man, it was a good time. It was a good time. Damn, dude, that's a bold move. Saying stuff like that at work will get your ass fired. Sexual harassment if you read the signs wrong and she's not down. It was going there. Oh, dude, YouTube corrupt. I'm telling you that whole situation. If you read that situation, you're like, oh, I could get away with murder here. So you kind of have to read the situation. But I could get away with murder, absolutely. Damn, she knows what she's about, dude. It was, oh man, she cleaned the room, man. She cleaned the whole room. She wanted that bitch out. Edu Martinez, what did he say? Edu Martinez. Oh, what the heck, man. She wanted that 3-inch Punisher. It was like, what was it? It was like a joke where a woman says, I want you to give me 12 inches and make it hurt. So I fucked her 4 times and punched her in the head. Oh, shit. I'm dying. Oh, shit. Alex, those are nice calves. What calves? Alex has those nice. I do have good calves. Genetically, I was gifted with good calves. Fire Rafe says, Alex, I remember you saying that you were 6 feet. Is the Lund team really that tall, or are you lying about your height? John Sr. is 6'3". John Jr. is 6'6". Yeah, they're that fucking tall. And I never said I was 6 feet tall. I said I was 5'11". Never in my mind did I say I was 6 feet tall. Darwin Gomez says, I had a girl that used to work with me and she's 22, married to a 36-year-old. She was very flirty with me and would tell me that she regrets getting married. I was in a relationship though. The girl that I was hooking up with was 25. She had come from a really bad relationship where the guy was like a mental abuser. And that's the thing. I know more women that end up in mentally abusive relationships than anything else. And it is 100% their fault. 100% their fault. Oh, Alex, you can't say that. Yes, I can, because logic tells me this. If you're fucking around, you're gone. If you say something a little sideways, you're probably gone. At this point in my life, if you're not saying the right shit all the time, I'm the fuck out of here. I have the option of saying no. Why? Because I can probably bang, play with my cars, spend all my money on me. Because what happens when you're in a relationship, you start thinking about the shit they want to do. They want to go on a trip. You got to buy them flowers. You got to buy them, you got to buy birthday, Christmas, fucking everything. And for the last 3 years, birthday, Christmas, all me. Me. And I've gotten me some awesome gifts. So I really can't complain. But when logic goes out the window, is he physically abusing you? No, he just mentally abuses me, checks up where I am all the time, doesn't let me leave the house without checking on him all the time. I have to call him every time. Leave that motherfucker. Oh, but what? It's not going to get better. When have you ever heard a relationship where a man does that and then all of a sudden he becomes like an awesome guy and does the right thing? I haven't. Never. Ever. Skinny Girl Stretch Mark says to Darwin Gomez, nah, it's an entanglement. I had a girl, Lady T. Johnson, Matthew Goodall. Dudes can be manipulative as fuck. They take advantage of the girl's trust. But honestly, I don't want a girl like that. I don't want a girl that's ever been, and I hate to say weak because, some people can fall into some bad situations. But you need to be strong, man. You can't be like this frail little flower that can get told what to do. And you're like, okay. I'd rather do that than be single. Really? Like, really? Like, is his dick that good? Is the dick that good? Maybe the dick is that good. Maybe. But women would be like, no, it's not that. It's the mental connection. Mental, my ass. Because if he's mentally abusing you, get the fuck out of there. Not yesterday. I mean, not tomorrow. Not now. Now. Open the door. Leave. Dude, it blows my mind where people just stick around because, oh, he's going to change. He's not that bad. By the way, he tracks my shit, follows me all the time, cheats on me. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with people? I met so many women that come from that shit. Just hurt. Just I'm picking up pieces where fucked up men. I'm literally picking up the pieces of these women. I'm like I come into their life when they're trying to like make sense of it all. And I'm like, I'm sorry. You got to have your shit figured out. I'm the end of the road, not the beginning. I'm not going to help you get right because what happens, right? They meet you in that fucked up state. They meet you in the middle of the fog of like, orale, I just got off of some relationship from some guy and he's a fucking asshole. And I met you and you're such a nice guy. And then you fix them, put them back on their feet. And guess what happens? They start looking, once their head comes around, they're like, oh, he's a nice guy. I don't like him. He's a nice guy. I don't like him. Why? Because women like that like a bunch of fucking assholes. And they can't help but be attracted to a fucking asshole. So I just go, you chose badly, honey. You're telling me every guy you've met, every guy you've been with, every relationship you've been with, he's a bad guy, cheats on you, treats you like shit? You're the problem. You keep choosing them. The fuck is wrong with you? You're the problem. Meanwhile, there's a nice guy out there busting his knuckles, working on diesel equipment, a crane operator, a fucking welder, anything. And you're like, nah, his fingernails are dirty. Nah, he drives a truck. Nah, his jeans are nasty. Go ahead, go out with that Don Juan motherfucker that beats the shit out of you. Tell me how that works out, bitch. Fuck out of here. YouTube says exactly. Logic will tell you to get out of the relationship. Emotions will tell you that they will change for the better one day. Exactly. Matthew Goodall says they break her self-esteem. They break her self-esteem down so she doesn't think she can do better. It's some serious mind game shit. But that's the problem. I don't want a weak-minded girl like that. I don't want anyone that's got that weak bullshit. Some girl tells me some shit like that, I'm like, get the fuck out of my shit. And that's another thing. I don't think I could ever live with someone. Like, you have your place, I have my place. I need somewhere to just chill the fuck out and just be left alone. Not a man cave. Man cave to me is fucking stupid because why build a room where you're going to be left alone and why not just get a whole nother place? I don't want to have a man cave, like a little romper room. What the fuck's wrong with you? That's my house. The whole house is mine. Why am I relegated to a little fucking room? Fuck out of here. By the way, the worst man cave I've ever seen in my life. I've seen some pretty shitty man caves. My whole house is my man cave. But the worst one I saw was when I first started visiting my brother in Florida to see if I wanted to live in Florida. And he has a fucking, he has a brother-in-law or whatever. Hold on, doing a show. He has a show. So my brother has a brother-in-law. And, he's like, yo, you want to check out my man cave? And I'm just like, not really. So I go in there and he's got a Scarface poster with 2 plastic AK-47s like this under the poster. And I'm just like, he's got an Xbox and a PlayStation. And I'm like, that's it. That was it. That was the man cave. It was a Scarface poster with 2 plastic AK-47s and an Xbox and a PlayStation. I'm like, oh. Is this your kids' room? Fuck. Who bought those plastic AKs with the red tips on? Oh, dude. I was like, yeah, no, I don't. What's your man cave look like? I'm like, it's my whole house. That's what my man cave looks like. I had a super religious girl that dated unofficially. That told me that I was too rational and logical all the time because being emotional over everything is the move. Fuck all that. Emotions make you buy dumb shit, make you hook up with dumb dudes. No. My friend's man cave is in a closet, Alex. That's great. Yeah, you know what? I almost, oh my God, what would have happened if I would have went through with that? What would have happened? See, there's pivotal moments in your life where if you take this path, it branches out and oh man, when she was cleaning that room, I'm like, I might fuck her, and it never happened. Just circumstances didn't happen, but boy, was I flattered. Woo, I was flattered. Jesus, Randall Hadid. Randall Hadid somehow found out I'm doing a show here. Paid me money. I appreciate it, brother. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me anything. I appreciate it, Randall Hadid. Wow, thanks. Thanks a lot. What is he, 13 years old? Said Bob Oso. No, he was like 30 when that happened. And I'm like, oof. Edwin Martinez says, I'm the nice guy. Edwin, honestly, stay the nice guy. I've done social experiments where I act like a complete cunt. A complete cunt. And that's the other thing. Women don't like the word cunt. Cunt is so good. It's so accurate sometimes. And I get these girls that I didn't think I could get. And I'm like, wait a minute. I act like an asshole. I'm dismissive. I say, fuck you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to text you for a fucking month. Eat my dick. And you know what they do? They hit you up all the time. Randall, this is a show about dating, so I apologize if your virgin ears have to hear this heathenistic talk of dating in my 40s, but thank you for the donation. So, when you revert to being a nice guy, it's like you put off a stink. Fucking guy's nice. Now, I have met some women that love that nice guy stuff. Love that you go out of the way. Love that you're thoughtful. And that's what I stick to. And those women are not just good quality, super high quality, but they're very rare where you come across a woman that's super high quality that appreciates 100% your niceness. Jesus, Casey, what is happening here? Lundraiser, get it? She gets it. So does Randall. I'm sure they know what's going on. Yeah, the cunt word people just don't like. But I'm sorry. If you're acting like a cunt, I'm going to say, yo, stop being a fucking cunt. Like, stop. It's real simple. Don't like a cunt. No one's going to call you a cunt. But for whatever reason, women really, really hate that word. Irene Andrado. I don't know. That's probably some bot or whatever. We spit all our stuff out, separate accounts and all. We split all of our stuff, laughing my ass off, separate account and all. Honestly, I think I'm going to do that. Buy rubbers, BHO. Buy rubbers. I know. It's just, it feels so good. And then you got a baby. No, you gotta tighten that shit up. Oh my God, we have a bidding war. Stop it, guys. Stop it. I love you. Look, Randall, if I'm not mistaken, KC can hang there with you. KC can hang there with you. So be careful if you want a bidding war here. KC can hang. I have a feeling KC can hang. Anyway, I say I'm going to see you next Tuesday kind of bitch. They hate that word too, moist. So if their cunt gets moist, it's like a bad word. I think that's hilarious. Say cunt, every cunt loses their mind. Exactly. If you're not a cunt, you shouldn't have an issue with it. You should not have an issue with it. Randall Hadid says, say cunt, every cunt loses their mind. Oh, that was Randall Hadid that said that. You're right. Exactly. Next, Arntopia says, this man's out here dropping Benjamins. Yeah, Randall can drop them. Randall can go. But I think Casey can do that too. So got to be careful what you ask for, because you guys is just, this whole chat's going to be red. Casey's just blocking her ears because she doesn't like the words. Casey's actually very sweet, guys. If you want to know a little bit about Casey, I'll give you a little bit about it. She's insanely sweet, super nice. She's going through some health issues right now after some knee surgery. I hope she gets better. She's the sweetest girl ever. Talked to her on the phone. She's A1. Fucking good people. Hey, I made her moderator of both of my chats, so that means something. Matthew Goodall says, I think we're all witnessing an auction of Alex's innocence. Top bidder currently Randall. Yeah, Randall's got 2 C notes, so we'll see what the homegirl's good though. Casey's good. She's moderating. She's good. Girls do like to flip out over words, don't they? Sticky. Su madre. David Williams says, have you ever told a girl to chill? That gets them. Or calm down. calm down. Ever tell a girl to calm down and then they do the absolute opposite? I'm like, no, 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 no. I told you to calm down. So calm the fuck down. And they go, they lose it. I'm trying to think of the thing is, if I don't get a little pushback, I need a little bit of a challenge, but I don't need you to like bulldoze stuff. I want you to, not agree with me all the time. I don't want you to be like my A side to my A side. You got to be the B side a little bit. And that sucks to say, but in order to be with me, you got to be the B side. I'm going to run the show. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. I'm going to go racing. And yeah, we'll do stuff. But 99% of the time, I'm just kind of going to run the show because I want to do what I want to do. Again, I'm not going to treat you badly, but but I want a little pushback, not a lot, because I've been with girls that they're just doormats. And I'm like, well, this isn't fun. Why are you acting crazy? Calm down. She's going to go nuclear. Exactly. When's the wedding, y'all? Have you ever told a girl to chill? I already got that. Or call them thick. What's wrong with thick? A lot of women. Have you seen what thick looks like? Actually, I watch a lot of chiropractic. What blue car? I don't have any blue cars. It was like blue car. I'm like, Casey, stop giving me money. Stop giving me money. What is happening? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So going one, going twice, sold to Randall, the highest bidder, Sebastian Mitchell. Do first, ask later. Next on Tarpey says Jesus. A-Rock says, yes, Casey, you are the love. You are, I love you're in here. Yes, at KC526, you are, I love you're in here. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. They're flirting. So look, hey, I didn't wife it. You don't see a ring on this finger. So if you guys want to hook up, let's see, win her affection. Oh my God. Look, guys, if you somehow started a bidding war on this channel, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. What is happening? Oh, my God. Matthew Goodall says, Alex, make me the auctioneer, please. I have a gavel. Is there a way I can make you an auctioneer? Let me hit you here. Let me see what I can do. Pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout. I'm not going to do that. Add moderator. I don't want to add 2 moderators. Then that'd be a fucking nightmare. Is Chivalry dead, Alex? Warlord, Raw? No. See, the thing is, when you meet a woman of a certain caliber, I am nice by default. By default, I'm going to open the doors. I'm going to treat you nice. I'm going to look into your eyes when I talk to you. I'm going to rub your feet when you're just on the couch chilling. I'm going to get you flowers. I'm going to get you this. I'm going to get you that. But I have not met a woman that allowed me to do that. They never allowed me to become the default nice guy. They always, a week in or a couple months in or whatever, they show their true colors. You almost see them kind of reverting back to like, you meet their representative. You know what I mean? You meet the representative. You don't necessarily meet, oh Jesus, you don't necessarily meet them in real life. You meet sort of the representative. And then when you all of a sudden get to know the crust of a person, all of a sudden, then you're like, see, you blew it. You blew it. I remember I went out with a girl that I think at first she did all the right things. Dude, she was rubbing my feet. I was like, I'd go to her house. She'd be like, put your feet up. And I'm just like, boom, like that. And she was on them shits. And I was like, what? This is amazing. And it felt so good. And it reciprocated. But then it slowly kind of started to show itself that she just didn't want to be single. She did all the right shit. You meet the representative. She did all the right shit immediately to get you there. And then all of a sudden she stopped doing that shit. And you're like, well, what happened? What happened? Casey526 again gave me another $100. Said, channel support me more. Wow. Okay. This is nuts. 6 Reds already says, yeah, the chat revenue is up. So anyway, we're talking about thick because I watch a lot of chiropractic adjustment videos for whatever reason fascinate the absolute shit out of me. They just fascinate the shit out of me. And there's this guy, Dr. DiStefano, something like that. Fano, some bullshit where he does chiropractic adjustments. And there was a woman in there that was so thick. She was so thick. It made me It made me sick how thick she was. And I thought to myself, how can this guy even concentrate? How can this guy even concentrate? Let me see, chiropractic adjustment without looking at that girl's ass. It was unbelievable. Cipriano? Is it Cipriano? Yeah. Check it. And look at his thumbnails. He's not stupid. He knows exactly what to do. So if you guys want to see some pretty fantastic asses, Dr. Joseph Cipriano, and it's like ass, some fat guy, some weird guy, some girl with thick thighs. He's pretty much raping her right here. This girl's all tatted up and her ass is unbelievable. Look at this guy. It's just unreal. It's just like the most crazy asses you'll ever see. But there was this one girl. Let me go to his channel. That was like so thick. I went, that's not fair. That's just not fair. She was like supposedly a bodybuilder. I think it has like 6 million views. Let me see. Look, it's just ass. Look at that. How to get rid of daily headaches? Yeah, by showing me your ass. Where is she, dude? It was like ridiculous. Let me see. Cipriano, I must be bodybuilder. And he adjusted this bodybuilder. Yeah, look at this. Whoo! Fuck. Man. Let me just mute this because we don't care what he's got to say. And there's going to be a commercial. Oh, no, there's not. So he adjusted on this girl. And look. Look, could you imagine you're a chiropractor and this genetic specimen shows up and says, oh, my back hurts. Your back hurts? Your thigh is bigger than my waist, baby. Look at this. Woo! Man, I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair. So if you guys want to enjoy yourselves, that's how to do it. Just watch some chiropractic adjustments. It's a good time. Okay, let me see what's going on here in the chat. Looks like it didn't. Oh my God, it just updated and everything just exploded. Squirters are fun in the beginning and work later. Juan Chivalry, you're 100% right. I did date a squirter. It was cool to see it done, and then after a while, it wasn't that cool. It was more of a mess and kind of like you got to lay the towel down and you got to get ready for it. So there were certain things that you do to them so that they can squirt, and that's how they had an orgasm, you know? So if you're laying the towel down, they know you're going to go all out that night. So you go, oh, here comes a towel, and they go, ooh. But it was a little more work. It wasn't annoying. It was actually kind of hot because you get validation of an orgasm. But it was still a cleanup. Randall Hadid gave me another $100 apparently. So if this one passes the other one, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Feminists are killing chivalry, Alex says Alan Galvin. Squirters are fun in the beginning, work later. I'm out. To Porta B here says Skinny Goat stretch marks. I Poppy 7 reds. Can I get the 100? He all for KC526. God damn, you all love some Alex. I'm a good guy, right? And when I come across certain people, there are certain people that don't get me. They don't get what I'm trying to do. They think I'm a pompous asshole. They think I'm just an egomaniac. And then they get to know me. They're like, dude, you're like the most solid fucking dude like ever. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm super nice. I'm super solid. I'm super loyal, and I'm gonna have your back forever. And once they realize that, they go, shit, I always thought you were like a dickhead and an asshole. So Casey has gotten to know me pretty well. So has Randall. I consider him a friend. And they're obviously supporting the channel, and I appreciate that. I'm not going to tell them to stop. Gallo Bravo says, here's some money. The definition of thick is dying. Too many people are just plain fat. Call it being thick. I get that. Can we talk about that? Dating a girl who's old-fashioned and wants me to be chivalrous, open car doors. I think today's women killed that, and guys killed that, and guys killed it in me. Thoughts? Rebel 635 CSI. I'm just like that. I'm just going to open doors for you. I don't care if you're a feminist. I don't care if you get mad. I say that as a disclaimer when I first go out with a woman. I say, by the way, you're going to get doors open for you. I'm going to pull out the chair. I'm going to want to buy dinner. That's what men do. And if they have an issue with any of that, they're not for me. E-Rock says, yes, squirters rock, Alex. Why is he saying it in capital letters? Love you, Randall. YouTube takes like 40% of this. Want the PayPal link? Actually, the PayPal link is in my about section. That is funny. It all goes to Mustang parts. He's not wrong, says my back hurts. Matthew Goodall says, 40%, Jesus Christ. Exactly. Every time you guys donate, Facebook takes most of it. Not most of it, but a chunk of it. Randall Hadid says, think, like roll her in flour and look for the wet spot. Or, Randall Hadid, you smell for shit and you go up one. I heard that a long time ago. I loved it. To be honest, link the PayPal or Venmo. I already have that, I think. Not Venmo, but who's Jerry? She said, ew, Jerry. What did Jerry say? I don't know. Someone said sex sells. Casey526 gave me another $100. So did Randall Hadid. So did Casey and Randall are just outbidding each other. By the way, guys, you understand, once you hit 500, you're done. You're done. Facebook caps you. I'm sorry, YouTube caps you at 500. I love you. I appreciate the support. I'll probably give the money right back to you guys. But YouTube caps you at $500. Some of us were just taught to be respectable human beings, I guess, Babo. So my father was the biggest influence in my life when it comes to treating women. When I saw how he would treat women, my mom, he'd grab her tits in the kitchen. He'd be like, oh, ¿cómo está? And he'd grab her ass, and he'd be behind her, and he'd be kissing on her. And I'm like, and my mom would just smile and look at him. And my father was a big dude. He was an imposing figure. And, he'd smell like garage and just smoke and gasoline. And she'd be cooking, and he'd come up behind her, and he's just loving on her. And I'm like, that's how I'm going to be. And that's how I've been ever since. If you ever were to talk to my first girlfriend, the 10-year girlfriend, I guarantee she'll say, that guy never treated me badly. Like, that guy was just so lovey-dovey, so up on me. If you talk to my second girlfriend, she would have been like, yeah, that dude was rubbing my feet. That dude was loving on me, grabbing my ass all over the place. Never treated her badly. Never. And I'm never going to like revert to being a dickhead, because every time I acted like a dickhead and I get these hot chicks, it feels weird. Because to me, I go, these bitches are into fucking weird dudes. These girls are into assholes. So it makes me look at them like, like I'm less likely to go out with them because of that. I totally agree, Alex. Real men do all that for a woman. Exactly. And KC526 put the PayPal link up. I was in St. Augustine a few weeks ago. Made me reconsider my life. St. Augustine sucks. Okay. But it is better than most of the United States. St. Augustine is an old Spanish colony or something like that. And it has good architecture. It has this crazy looking castle thing there, like a little fort. It has a lot of history. The Fountain of Youth is there. It is pretty. It has some pretty areas. But get south a little more, south of Jupiter. Not only will you reconsider your life, you're not going to want to leave. You're not going to want to leave. Once you hit Jupiter and down, you're going to go, God damn it. This is the Florida I've been talking about. This is what I see on the TV shows and on television. This is where I want to be. It's hard to leave this area. It is so awesome. YOLO's girl says, hi, honey. So is KC526, are you battling with YOLO's girl? I got one's YOLO's girl, the other one's KC526. That's interesting. After that, she was tired. I wasn't saying no. Okay, Alex at the kitchen table, like, yeah, Matthew Goodall. I was looking at this stuff going down, and I'm like, my dad is mad, and I guarantee he was smashing. I'd be in the bedroom. Look, I was in a small 3-bedroom apartment, very small in the ghetto. And I guarantee I heard my dad fucking my mom nonstop. I'm like, wow, he's tearing into that. Good for him. The Villages sucks. It's taking over. It's taking over in my. The Villages sucks. It's taking over in my area. I don't know where the Villages is. Is that where the old people were at? Is that where Trump landed the other day? KC526 says, be her hero. Okay. Nick Santarpia says, take a fucking walk down Juno Beach on a weekend morning. It won't even be a question. Nick Santarpia. Juno Beach, sun coming up, blue water, nice waves, couple of dogs on the beach, couple of people jogging. You're like, I want to set up camp right here. Juno Beach is fucking life. No, there's not a lot of stores. No, there's no boardwalk. It is just a beautiful beach. Robbie DeRocher says, I was in Boston on Monday and all of the Cambridge Street was all boarded up with plywood. Yeah, because they're going to basically riot. They're going to riot once everything goes down. Once Trump takes us to the Supreme Court, remember, guys, Gore was president-elect for 30 days. We are on day 7. 30 days. We are on day 7. This is going to the Supreme Court. If they kick out a couple 100,000 votes in a couple states, boom, Trump is reelected. Just like that. Because none of the results have been certified. They're just the news saying he's projected winner. And Biden has to do the right shit. He has to go out there and get a cabinet and say he's top dog. And then once shit is certified and it goes to the Supreme Court, because that's where it's going to go, it's going to be a problem. And guess who's going to riot? How many Republicans rioted after President-elect Biden was told he got 270 electoral votes? Where were the riots? You see any Republicans rioting? You see any conservatives rioting? No, they went, you know what? I'm disappointed. We'll see how the results go. And what if Trump wins? The riots will be amazing. Not one Republican. But Governor DeSantis, the best governor on the fucking planet, if you guys read the news, Governor DeSantis said, if you are rioting and the business owner is protecting his business, he can pop a cap in your ass legally. He's going to expand on the stand your ground law and go, you want to go into my bodega? Shh, rah, 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 rah. Actually, you don't do that with it. Shh, you just go pull it back, little burst shots, and you die because you're fucking around. You fucked around and you found out. That's going to be interesting. I almost want Trump to win to witness that shit. Some men just want to watch the world burn. What'd you do to catch him? We burned the forest down. 2 people will get that. It's one of the biggest 55 plus communities in Florida. The Villages. Yeah, anything 55 plus, they always like rules on rules on rules on rules. I'd rather not be there. Not a single Republican. Casey said, be right back. Yes, ma'am. It's one of the big, okay, we got, take it to the courts. I think that guache literally means possum or porcupine. YouTube Corp says, imagine the riots if that happens. Rebel 536 says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Literal term is possum. Tacuache, possum. Unreal. I didn't know that was even a thing. Tacuache is possum. But I really don't think, like Edward Martinez was saying, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that watch me and agree with me. You go, you know what? I think being a nice guy is the right thing. Now, a lot of you that are in relationships, you got to understand that relationship is pretty fragile. Every relationship is fragile, in my opinion. And I still see this happening nowadays where guys are out there putting their women on social media. Stop putting your relationship on social media. Please, guys, because this is what's going to happen. Let's say you go out there and you put your relationship on social media. This girl's so hot. I love her. She's the best. Look at her ass. And then some guy who hates you is going to test that relationship. And we're all human. So all of a sudden, she's going to probably like the attention she's getting. Let's say the honeymoon period wears off, and this enemy of yours is playing the long game. I guarantee there were guys that were on my page hitting up my girlfriend at the time, my ex-girlfriend, trying to see if they can fuck with her. And whether she took the bait or not, I don't know. But I never put her out there like, look at her ass. Look at this. Look at that. I'm so fucking lucky. I can't believe I don't deserve this. And then the homeboy's going to go, you're right. You don't deserve this. You deserve better, baby. And the moment there's a hiccup in the road, guess where she's going to look? She's going to look at the validation. Oh my God, this guy's all over me. And I'm having issues with the homeboy. So maybe I'll go suck his dick. Bet me on that shit. They predicted some crazy shit. It's okay. It just rains too much. Have you guys seen the Simpsons episodes rioting with the world ending in 2021? First timeline of a recount, switching the election back to Trump. That was recently made. That is not a. That's a new / old video. Florida's full of old heads with guns anyway. What's the life sentence to an 80-year-old? Exactly. My last girlfriend used to complain to me for not posting her all the time on social media. I gotta reply. Oh, come on, phone. Sorry. Over. YouTube came back up. YouTube. I get calls all the time. Sorry. Back up. Okay, so good thing that YouTube came back up because this show is probably the highest earning show I've done. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I think that Simpsons episode was recently made because It was just way too accurate. People were wearing masks. Why the hell were they wearing masks? I think that episode was recently made to make it look old so that they look like they told the future. Relationships are not based on social media. If it is, that's a bad relationship in my opinion. If I have a girlfriend, none of y'all motherfuckers are going to know it. Unless she's here. Plain and simple. I'm going to say I'm with someone. That's it. But on social media, I'm not going to pop off. On Instagram, on nothing. That is my relationship. My last relationship, she was mad that I didn't shout her out. She was like, you didn't validate our relationship. I'm like, to who? You or me? Or social media? You mean you need me to pop off on social media saying you're my girl? It's in our status. I just don't put your ass all over the place. She had a problem with it. And I'm like, you want validation for weird reasons. You don't want validation because you and I are on the rocks because we don't validate each other. You want validation because you probably think I'm fucking around. And that's what it was. 100%. Alex, do you like guns? I think guns are fine. Everyone's a Metro PCS phone. Fuck you. It's what is it? A Note 10, faggot. Uh-oh. You're just going to take my money away for saying that. Bundle of sticks. Anyway, guns are not my thing. I look at a gun and I go, okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's awesome. It feels nice. All right, here's your gun back. I don't care. I don't freak the fuck out. I don't want the best model. When a guy shows a custom made gun, I go, cool. I like the artwork. I don't get it. But that's awesome. I'm not anti-gun. I want you to have all the guns and bazookas you want. I'm just not like the guy that owns guns, a shitload of guns. Where are you at, Randall? KC526 is up. She goes, Lewis, I give up. Yeah, KC526 don't need to send me no money. I'm going to send it all back to her, plus the 40% that I'm going to lose. Social media is just stupid anyway. Cut that shit out of your life, Baboso. The only reason I use social media, Baboso, because of this. It funnels people to the channels that I can get content to, and I make some money. The younger generation, let's say 25 and younger, seems to value other opinions and attention, a.k.a. likes on social media. It's ridiculous. 100%. And KC526 is anti-social media. Try to find her. Try to find a picture of her. I did. I didn't find shit. Did not find shit. Still don't really know what the deal is. So it is interesting. Fuck you, Alex. Do you have at least one gun? No. No guns. No guns. No guns. No guns. This is my thought process on guns. If someone's going to break into my house, let them take the shit. Take the shit. Shit's insured. Take the shit. Yo, take the shit. I'm going to remember your face. If I can see your face. Oh, he's probably going to shoot me. If I have a gun, I now have to kill somebody. If they come into my house, I have to kill them. They got to die because they can't have a word in, because, you got to blicky that shit in their head and you're like, blat, and you're dead. And now you killed somebody, right? And you got to deal with that. Not just the killing. Was it justified? You go to jail. You lose your job. Oh, my fucking God. Now, how many videos have you seen where a suspect is approaching a cop? Boom, they start to wrestle. Cop has a gun. And somehow the guy wrestles the gun away from the cop and ends up shooting the cop. I think it's a good idea to have self-defense classes. I think it's also a good idea to arm yourself. But I think it's even more crucial to have self-defense. Knuckle up. Just beat the shit out of somebody. Grab them. Some jujitsu type shit. Really get them down. Body slam them. Fuck them up. Because you can't just rely on your gun. Most of the gun guys are big fat slobs that I see. That have jelly arms and have nothing going on. And they rely on this fucking gun. Their gun is their dick. It's their life. You got to have some self-defense in there. Now, I'm not going to get a gun because I don't think I need a gun. And someone wants to steal my shit, steal my shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Steal it. It's insured. Steal it. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm just not going to be that guy that has a gun. I know the world's going to end, and I know plenty of friends that have guns, and if I need a gun, I probably can get 10. I just don't feel the need to get a gun. Your government is working on giving free passes to shoot looters. Yes, I already said that, Matt. Everyone needs to learn to box at some point. Box, wrestle, jujitsu, something. You can't just be, You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to shoot everything. No. I'll text when I get out. Yeah, I got a bunch of deals happening. But anyway, I'm trying not to be on too long. I'm going to be on for like an hour and change. I don't want to be on much past 9:30 because a lot of you guys kind of just trail the fuck off and you just disappear. But at least we got a show in, and this show probably made more money. Look at what it looks like on my end. When you look at my end, look at what it looks like. it's so stupid. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's total revenue for the channel. But again, take 40% of that, and you'll see what we're dealing with. But again, I appreciate any donation you guys gave me. I really appreciate it. Let me get some of these questions out of here. Cobra Kai, okay. Unless you're an 80-year-old, everyone needs to learn to box at some point. As a guy that works in the private security, I can tell you guns are a double-edged sword. They always escalate the situation. Exactly. So let's say I'm at a traffic, I'm in traffic, and someone's talking that shit. And I feel threatened. And I pull it out as a deterrent. Hey, calm the fuck down. Now I got to look out for that motherfucker for the rest of my life. Because I pulled the gun on him and I didn't shoot him. I constantly have to look out for my fucking life because I pulled a gat on a bro and I didn't pull the trigger. And now he's like, yo, you pulled a gun on me. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to see you later. I'm like, oh my God. But if we're in the street and I knuckle up, we'll knock you the fuck out. That's man shit. It's over, right? Oh, you're going to come back with a gun? Well, you better have it. Because if I see you before you see me, it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? At what point in a new relationship do you talk about your finances? Robbie DeRocher. I think you should talk about it when you start thinking about moving in together. So that could be a year or two. So when you start thinking about moving in together, some women want to know your credit score before you even meet. I'm like, shut up. You get many petties 4 times a month. Don't talk to me about the credit score. Alex, when am I going to get to whoop that ass in Guitar Hero? You are going to get fucked up. I do that one strum, bah, and I go, brrr, all of Metallica 1. Just 1. I mean, there's a couple you got to, the whammy bar it. I'll fuck you up. It's not even funny. Baseball bats. No. Yeah, maybe baseball bats. A gat on a bro. You only pull it out if you plan on pulling the trigger. Never brandish it. Rebel, but you got to understand, if you feel threatened in a situation and you pull it out and you shoot a dude, that's the thing a lot of people don't think about. I overthink everything when it comes to anything, and especially a gun. I'd rather fight. I love when I see these videos where people just be like, nah, fuck that, let's knuckle up. And I'm like, yes, I disagree with you. You disagree with me. We are going to fight. And they knuckle up and they do it fair. They box, bah, guy goes down, get up. Bah, and they do it until one of them gives up. I'm like, that's man shit. Now, you don't even got to work out. A little 13-year-old can pop your shit. Well, fuck all that. Never been scared to throw hands, but my girl got robbed at gunpoint and it made me get one for protection. Madman Rich, I understand that 100%. Bob also said they allow people to legally fight in some places too. I like it. Blazing Angel X says couples these days move in way too fast in these days. Yeah, I think you got to be a year or 2 before you even start thinking about moving in. I think I'm going to have my own place forever. Even if a girl, if you want to move in, okay, you're moving into my place. And I'm paying rent. I'm paying mortgage. I'm paying the bills. So if you want to leave the relationship, you can leave. I'm staying. When a hammer is your only tool. I got kids to protect. I get it, Lewis. I get it 100%. People don't square up anymore. That's another thing social media fucks up. Yes. Oh, recently I had a guy pop off and I'm like, your flabby ass would never dare say that shit to my face. Exactly how you typed it. Say it to my face. No fuck. You wouldn't get a fucking syllable out before you get fucked up. No fucking way. That's how I grew up, Alex. Now everybody wants to shoot. Exactly. 13-year-olds can fucking run the game. 13-year-old with a blicky. Bah, bah, bah. See ya. Yo, I'm repping my set. Bah, bah, bah. And you can work out and push-ups and all and box and jiu-jitsu. Blah. 13-year-old fucked you up. No, I'm good. Bob also says back in school we used to have bathroom scraps every day. Learn how to throw hands real quick. You gotta in the hood. You gotta know how to throw hands. That's how they communicate. That guy throws hands. Leave him alone. You know, that's how you had status. Now you don't even got to work out. You don't even got to work out. Situational awareness is the most important. Exactly. I was at Rocco's Tacos on Clematis one time, and I was going out with a smoking Mexican chick. Dude, she was smoking. One of the Mexican chicks that has blonde hair, blue eyes, like real blonde hair, real blue eyes. And she was light skin, but she had the ass and the lips. And I'm like, man. So, YOLO's girl, another contender gave me $100. Says, love you, bitch. Love you too. There was a fight happening behind her. There was like two guys squaring up like roosters. They're like, and I'm like, hey, you know, we were done with dinner. We were just talking. So I was like, hey, come over here, come over here. I just moved her out of the way nicely. And she didn't really know what was going on. I said, come on, let's go. Right as we moved out, they fucking started going after it and right at our table. That would have been a problem. Then I would have had to get involved. But you see what's happening, so you back off and you're like, yeah, let me get out of this situation because, and you know what? You got to have situational awareness. You're 100% right. I'd rather fight it out. Me and a coworker got into it. Fight didn't go well for me in that one, but he snuck me. He snuck me after boss broke it up. And in the end, 10 stitches, but win some, lose some. Madman Rich, it happens. If you've won every single fight, you haven't fought enough. Throwing hands is an art form. Most of the girls in Chicago can throw it better than the dudes. Blazing Angel X. Did you ever box in a PAL club growing up? Silver gloves, golden gloves? No, I just it was street shit. I know the form. I was very good at punching the bag. I was very good at the speed bag, very good at the heavy bag, and I punched, you know, I've had fights, but as an adult, once you kind of know how to throw hands a little bit, you're less likely to do it because, I don't know, it's just jail for who, you know? What the fuck? Just joined. Alex got all those hundreds. Vapor Fox. Damn, I feel extra poor today. Bob Oso. I keep my gun at home. If you're in the house and you're going to get it, I feel like 99% of the situation outside your home, you can work it out. 100%. How people's driving in Florida. People in Houston are terrible drivers. Pretty bad, but not nearly as bad as Houston. Darwin Gomez. Not nearly as bad. Leave it to me, and it says, damn late again. What up, bitch? What up, man? Casey just gave me all the money. So you're fucked. That shit's mine, bro. She goes, yeah, me too, Bobo. So, well, you gave me like $600. What's wrong with you? Road rage. Being the black guy in a white school, I had to learn to fight. Yeah. My school was full of Irish dudes and Puerto Rican dudes. And there was a small section of black, very small section of black dudes. And those guys had to defend themselves more than anybody. More than anybody. It was fucking nuts. Holyoke High School, 1995. It was fucking nuts. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want to be on way too late. I want to get up, do the gym thing, get back to normal after coming back from World Cup, helping John run the number. I want to thank everyone. Randall Hadid. I want to thank YOLO's girl, which is my girl. I want to thank KC526, which is also my girl. No Fucks Race Balls. Nick GRR. George Figueroa, and JB, everyone that actually donated today. And again, sorry about the difficulties at the beginning of the show, but YouTube was down. But thankfully, KC526 let me know that it was back up. So I did a little bit on Instagram and did the rest on here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you very much. I'm going to upload more videos now that I'm back to normal and I'm not going to be traveling for a long time. So get ready for a lot more videos on both channels, and we'll talk to you later. See you later. Have a good night.